Hello, troopers, and welcome to the 501st Com Chat. I'm Chloe, and this is Will.
Hello.
Hello. So this week we have so much news in the Star Wars world. It is crazy. So we're basically just doing an episode on the news, and obviously the biggest news of all is we had the Bad Batch Season 3 trailer.
Yep.
Which we have all been waiting so patiently for, and obviously some people we're lucky enough to see it at Celebration. I obviously wasn't because I wasn't there that day, but they finally released it. Only took them how many months now?
Little while.
Nearly a year.
Little while. Well, we got there.
But we got there. We've seen the trailer, and there's so much to talk about.
And we've got some photos from the trailer to talk about, so we're going to be discussing the Bad Batch Season 3 all episode, basically. We do have a lot of figures to show as well, but we'll get into that in a bit. Yeah. Personal news.
Mm-hmm.
My Enoch. Finally arrived. Here's the box. He's on the shelf. My Entertainment Earth exclusive.
Should I show him?
Do you want to show the Funko?
I'll go get the Funko.
But yes, I got this boy shipped in from America.
He does look very cool.
He is also very cool, I'll be honest. He looks good.
And there's so much detailing as well. Like, you can't really tell very much, but the white is not just plain like Stormtrooper white. It looks like a marble. It's got like bits of brown like in it. Like, you can kind of tell.
It looks very good.
But it's so cool and it's so shiny, and I love it.
Yep. So yeah, I'm very happy with that. Finally, after quite a while, because I ordered him when.
I think you ordered him like October, didn't you?
I think we were in the lakes. So yeah, it was October when I ordered him. So we finally got him.
Crazy.
But yeah, I think that's it for personal news. We've got any other Star Wars little fig news? But we do have some interesting fig news. And I'm going to start with this boy because he's my boy. And I love him. He's my boy. Yes.
So we have a Captain Rex, the vintage collection.
Another one.
Released. Yeah, because you have the like older released one.
But
this one.
See, this is the difference. So this. Oh, he's lost the blaster. It's okay. So this is the one from the Clone Wars. Looks very, very similar to this one, right? A little bit different.
But the newer one that they've just announced, which is available for pre-order, it has a face sculpt. And I think the helmet's a little bit bigger as well, because obviously it comes on and off the face.
So to be honest, he will go with the other figures a little bit better, because his helmet, compared to the others, is a little bit disproportionate.
Mm-hmm.
But
and I think this one, it might have a bit more weathering because it's from the Bad Batch, so he's like.
Saying that, he looks very clean.
Yeah, I'm not too sure.
But yes, this is the Clone Commander Rex, a Bakara mission. So this is the episode in, I believe it's Bad Batch Season 1.
When he meets up with the Batch.
When they go get their chips removed.
Is it the same planet that Cal Kestis?
Yes.
Yeah.
Where they're disintegrating
yeah.
Where they're getting rid of the Venators and all the Republic stuff. But yeah, I probably will get this one because he's got a really cool little face sculpt.
Yeah, it's like a little 10 head with the blonde hair. It does look very cool, and I think like the detail on the helmet, like where the weld marks are, it's like all shiny. It looks quite cool.
Yeah, I like that one. So yeah, this is going to be a good one. I got 2 more photos of him. There's a better look at him.
Oh yeah, so he does look quite clean, to be honest.
I think he's very clean.
Yeah, and he has his little skirt, his little karma. Is it a karma?
This is plastic. His is fabric in that one. This one's plastic.
Oh, okay. So that's a big difference as well.
And he's got the face mold. So he looks a bit wider as well. So, yeah, that's cool.
And he comes with his blasters and little
Helmet.
holders as well.
Yeah, it looks good. I like it. I'm gonna get it.
And you love Rex, so
You know I love Rex. There he is in action. I always love with these cannons when they pose them like this because I want to pose my figures like this. They look so cool. He's got marks on his arms as well.
yeah, the little tallies.
Very good. I like it.
I always wonder what those tallies are.
I don't know.
How many clankers?
His whole suit would be if it was maybe missions or something. We got a Mandalorian.
We got Mandalorian,
Another one.
Mines of Mandalore.
Mm.
So he does come with the Darksaber, which I think is quite cool.
It's like the last time he has it.
Yeah. They're like, let's put out a figure of Mandalorian where he has a Darksaber just one last time. Yeah. He does look very cool and very shiny. And yeah. So this is from season 3? Season 3, Mandalorian? Yeah.
Yeah, because he goes to the mines.
I keep going to say season 4, but
No.
there's only been 3 seasons. Because so much happened. Then we have basically your little Lego minifig that you got last week.
They announced my minifig as a vintage collection.
Yeah. So this is in, I believe it's the one before the finale of season 3 Mando, where there's that Mandalorian guy. He's like the pilot of the ship.
Mm-hmm.
So this is him, and he has quite an accurate little face sculpt, actually. I thought it looked very similar, good. Yeah.
But the 10 one looks pretty good for the Rex mine, so, you know, very good.
I feel like he didn't have much screen time, but I think people probably quite like his armor because it's quite Django effect.
Yeah, we've said that, haven't we? His armor is literally just Django, really.
And this figure
same colours anyway, isn't it? Really.
This figure is called Mandalorian Fleet Commander, but yeah, like I've seen people call him like the pilot of that ship and stuff. So.
Yeah, that's what the one in the little Lego magazine.
Yeah, I think Lego classed him as
the Lego pilot. But yeah, another cool
he doesn't have a name.
Axe Wolves.
Wolves, sorry. This again, I think the face sculpt is on point. Like it looks just like him. It does look very good.
They're getting very good with these face sculpts for the vintage collection.
I've just realised I never noticed this before right now, but like his armour on his chest and the armour in this picture is completely different.
Oh.
So this is like season 1 Mando armour where he was like brown on his chest, and then this on the back in picture is like Boba's armor, like the older Mando type. That's weird.
Yeah, if you look at the lines as well.
Yeah.
They've really changed.
They've messed it up, I think.
Oh dear.
But he does come with a jetpack and blaster, so I think that's quite cool.
Well, it's gonna upset the fans, that one.
Probably. Well, I've only just noticed that. So.
Right. Well.
This one.
Finally. Because
very cute.
You were a little bit annoyed. Do you not remember? Because the Hasbro Labs did the Ghost ship, and they did the Ghost ship. It was like the fundraiser, and the two that they didn't include
was Chopper and Sabine.
Well, they included a Chopper actually because he came with
did they?
He come with the Ghost and
there definitely wasn't a Sabine.
There wasn't a Sabine. You were mad about it because.
And I was like, she's like one of the main people. So why is there not a Sabine? Like, how can you have Hurricane and Zeb, Ezra, and not Sabine?
Exactly. But now you can have the full set.
Yeah. So, and I think this fits quite well because obviously Sabine's got a loaf cat in Ahsoka, and this is like, one of those double packs.
Yeah, about that.
Yeah. So they seem to be doing a few of these like recently. Like I've never seen them before this year, but like they've done like this one. They've done like the Revan with the
HK-47
HK droid. But this one's quite cool because it comes with the loaf cats. Although I feel like it's a bit weird how they're in Chopper's pack. But then I suppose this is Rebels Sabine.
Yeah.
so she's not got her little.
Plus, she's got other like accessories as well. If you see, so
yeah. Whereas Chopper don't come in
he's
much.
literally got another antenna.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's quite cute.
Cool. I like it. Very nice.
We got a little
Grogu. He's got a little armor vest.
Yeah, I think this is so cute. And I bought the Black Series Grogu, and it was like full price for this tiny little Grogu, and I regret buying it. But at the same time, it's so cute. But I think if this would have came out before, I would have bought this. But this one, it's got his little, I guess
Carrier.
his pram. Yeah.
Little carrier.
Little carrier, and it's got like so this thing with the blue bit. So when you have because this carrier is like grey, so this is when it's like half, but then I think that goes all the way down. You can put this on top, and then it's like when it's closed. Yeah, but I'm a bit confused on the shirt because obviously you can't put it on him.
Well, it just might be the gift of him.
Yeah. Who knows? But I think
It's
it looks so cute. Look at little Grogu. His little face. Yeah. Love it. This is very cute. Next we have Red 5.
Yeah. Luke.
Red 5 Luke.
Again, just a simple figure, really. Not really crazy. Nothing over the top. I like it, though.
I think it's cool because, like, they do a lot of like the original trilogy characters and stuff, and it's quite cool to have like different versions of them. Like, if you have a full set, then like this go really well with like your Han, Chewie, and all that. Or if you have other X-wing pilots, or even an X-wing like model ship that you can like display this next to. His helmet does come off as well, so he does have hair and a face sculpt. But yeah, we just showed this picture.
Have him in the helmet though. Yeah,
he does look very cool. This one you really liked.
I do. But I can get them because I've got them all.
Yeah, I know. But this one is so for you listeners that you can't see this picture right now. So it's like those boxes that Vintage Collection do, and there'll be like 4 figures in there, and they've done it before.
With the 212.
With like 212. I think there was some 501st ones.
I don't think they did.
It was like one where there was like phase 1s, and there was like a really angry looking one. I can't remember. But yeah, basically they're like white boxes, really cool display art, and they give you 4 figures, and they're usually like all different. So in this pack that they've just released, so you got a 501st Clone Trooper, you get a 332nd Clone Trooper, and then you get 2 regular troopers, like with no paint at all. They're just the white, like shinies. So I think this is really cool. I wonder if they're exactly the same as like the individual ones that you can buy, or whether the colouring or something slightly
different. Look a little bit different.
Yeah.
From the ones that I've got. Because it's really annoying because I really like this set, but I've got a Vintage Collection 501st. I've got a Vintage Collection 332nd. And I've got a Vintage Collection Reg. So there's no point.
You got the Andor one.
I know.
Which I don't know if this is slightly different.
Well, no, the helmet you can see by the face mark, like the visor, even the.
Yeah, I think the Andor one, because it was live action, the visor was a little bit thinner.
Yeah.
I think this is a great one for army builders, though. Like if people.
Look, his paint's a little bit different.
Yeah, I think the paint is made to match that 332nd. Yeah. Which I was saying this last time, like a lot of them have different blues, even though they're 501st, like the Rex and the Jesse and the regular. Like they're all slightly different shades of blue. But yeah, I really like this one, and I think it would be really good. I think it would be good for army builders where, people want to get loads of like a certain legion and stuff.
Because now you can get, even the 212 one was quite cool because it had Waxer, but it was like Waxer and 3 212. So it was like the point of having 2 other 212s. If it was like 2, with like Waxer and another and a normal 212, it'd have been alright. Crafty Mods has joined the chat. Hello, Crafty Mods. Welcome to the episode. But yeah, I like this one. I think this is the last vintage collection one, I think.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes. So the next lot are Black Series. So we got the Black Series Attack of the Clone Phase 1 with the sort of Clone Wars face sculpt, which is quite interesting. Because that looks more like the Clone Wars than it does 10.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
I've seen quite a few people annoyed about this figure.
Because of the...
Just because, the bottom of his chin piece.
You can even see black. Where it's meant to be painted.
Yeah, and also it doesn't have the lines on the side.
Yeah.
So
it's a bit plain.
So some people are a bit annoyed about that, but I think it is a really cool fig, and it's one of those I can see people probably customizing as well.
That'd be quite cool.
Because it is just plain, people can make it like a certain legion if they wanted like a phase 1. Because I know a lot of people like the phase 1. Personally, I like phase 2 better. But yeah,
I like it.
I think it's very cool.
Right, let's speed up.
Now this one,
this is quite cool.
I
will admit, this is cool.
I couldn't believe the detail of this one. So this is from the Phantom Menace. It's a droideka, or a destroyer.
There you go.
As the Jedi called it. But this is so detailed for a Black Series. I can't believe.
I know, it's very detailed.
And there's another picture where it curls up in the ball, where it, rolls into the shot. So yeah, it's
very detailed, and I really like it. For a Black Series figure, like you said, very nice.
So cool. Yeah.
And last one.
You really like this one.
I mean, look at the face.
Yeah. Again, face on point. Hasbro are nailing it with the likeness on these figs.
Yeah.
I think. And he's got really baggy trousers. He
does. They are looking good.
Yeah. And this one does come with the blaster as well. There was another picture I saw where he's holding the blaster, but he doesn't always have it out in Ahsoka. So yeah.
I don't think he ever used it in Ahsoka.
Yeah.
That was one of my problems with the Funko Pop Thrawn from Ahsoka, because he's got his blaster out, and it's he never even touched one.
Yeah.
In the so for me, I find it a bit weird. But should we crack on with today's episode?
Yeah.
Okay. So, last chance. If you haven't watched the trailer for season 3 of The Bad Batch, look away now or go watch it. Come back.
Yeah.
Because we're going to be showing pictures and spoilers as well from the trailer. So, heads up.
You have been warned.
There you go. So we're starting off with the first scene. Now, before we get into the actual breakdown, I want to put it out there and just let you guys know, this trailer, apart from maybe 2 little scenes, not even major ones, but 2 little scenes, this is a completely different trailer than what was shown at Celebration. By far. Every 2 little second scenes.
Okay.
The 2 that I can remember basically being in the one at Celebration was Palpatine on Mount, what's it called?
The one with the red guards.
Yeah, that one.
The scene with the red guards.
We got a picture of that in a minute, but yeah, that scene, and I think it was the Doctor with the shock troopers behind him. not shock troopers,
Commandos.
commandos.
Yeah.
On my check. But yeah, apart from that, this is a completely brand new trailer. Very exciting as well. Also, they don't shy from some big reveals in this trailer as well.
Yeah.
As we will see shortly, and little things that people have missed and picked up on. I'm very excited. Yeah, so it starts off with this turbo tank being chased by 2 gunships because the Bad Batch have taken this turbo tank over. Now, for me, I reckon this is an escape mission.
Yeah.
Because if you remember, in Rogue One, they were transporting Jyn Erso in one of those when she got rescued. If you remember. So
I think I can guess who they're breaking out the end.
I wonder. More clones.
Yep.
But yeah, interested. Yeah, it looks quite good. A lot of action in this trailer as well for you guys. Yeah, there's like so much going on that you just can't like. You're just like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
Yeah.
Then obviously we have other little points. So this, for example, this was the scene that I'm pretty sure was in the trailer that I saw at Celebration. I've got to be honest, this picture on its own looks really cool.
Yeah.
It's
so like symmetrical, isn't it? And Palpatine's in the middle of it. Like, he is the cause of this. So in this picture, obviously you can see Palpatine with his creepy little eyes. You got Nala Se, because obviously they want her for like the cloning knowledge, I suppose. You got this guy who was a lot in season 2.
Oh, he's got a weird name, the Doctor.
I can't remember his name, but he was really annoying. We don't like him. Then we got Scorch from Republic Commando, which we all love that story. We've got 2 other commandos, and then we've got these red guards, which look like melted crayons, but yeah.
But look at every other clone
they
in the
look
background.
so accurate to the film, though.
But look at every other clone in the background.
Look at all these clones.
But they're all commandos.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Look at like
they got a whole lot of manpower, and how is the Bad Batch going
to
fight all of this?
Or did I? So these are commandos. I think
Oh,
these are
there's some
TK troopers behind them.
Oh yeah.
So the front row is commandos. That's still a lot of them, mind. I can't believe how many there are. And also what I can't believe as well, like from a character which was very popular in a game, Scorch is the main Republic commando. Like, he is walking with Palpatine there.
Yeah.
Like, that is how much he is trusted. And like, it's a bit sad really when, you know, you realise that he was actually I don't want to say a bad guy, but it's like,
yeah,
if he is like, obviously we know that the commandos sort of have a bit more loyalty than the normal clones in terms of like with the after Order 66.
I mean, I'm still wondering if they're gonna bring back bring into canon like Sav and Fixer and the rest of the gang. Boss.
No,
stuff.
You just reminded me of something. In the trailer that I saw, I'm pretty sure Sev, and I think it was either Boss or
Fixer's the green one.
I'm pretty sure it was. Yeah, I know because I've got there's Boss.
Yeah, you got the hunter.
He's right. He's an hunter. There you go. That's quite cool. I'm pretty sure 2 of the other Republic commandos were in the trailer because I'm pretty sure there was the
There you go, guys.
the red mark. So we might actually see them. I mean, we saw them in the Clone Wars, which was
I
cute.
mean, being that they brought Scorch into it, then they should bring.
But they
him
made him like you could have had any other regular commando, like leading basically the commandos, and you've gone for someone from a game which people love.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm. They gave him a bit more of a bigger role in season 2, and I think they're giving him even more of a role in season 3.
Well, yeah, Peanut
So-
is the main guy.
Yeah. Which is cool to see. And again, I love the commandos outfits. As a kid, I wanted to be a clone commando. They just look so cool, and they got really cool blasters as well.
Yeah. I always like their visors, like the light in them. They look really cool.
But yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we did see the Republic commandos in that little cameo in the Clone Wars, so it'll be nice to see them again properly. But
yeah,
I don't want to see any of them die, though.
No, definitely not.
Yep. Fennec
Fennec Shand
is back.
We love Fennec Shand. She is very cool.
Do we?
You don't like her?
Okay, it's not that I don't like her. Okay, hold on. Basically, where I work, there was one Funko that we just had millions of, and everywhere I looked, it was just Fennec Shand. I was like, can we just get some other Funkos in it, please? Like, we had a whole shelf of just Fennec. Like, come on, let's get some more.
I
But
think
yeah.
she's quite cool though.
I
I wonder how she does her hair because I mean all the different types of plaits and stuff that she's got in her hair would take hours.
Maybe we should get
So-
a Fennec cosplayer on.
Yeah.
Do
I
a tutorial.
think a wig would be fine because then you don't need to do it all the time. But yeah, I think she's quite cool.
Interesting addition, I think, to the series.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, she has had a bit of a history with the Bad Batch.
Yeah, she was in season 1 because she got hired by, was it Nala Say?
To retrieve.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, no, I think, good addition.
Yeah.
More, more famous characters that people know that are, connecting the stories.
Yeah.
So, yeah, and then
Cad Bane.
I know that hat anyway.
Yep.
It might be a bit dark, but that hat, you
Yep.
just know.
I mean, it's just the hat and the tubes and the faint like blue in the light. You just know it's Cad Bane. Like,
Now, I
he's the
will
Clint
say,
Eastwood of Star Wars.
but a little bit meaner.
Yeah.
One thing I will say, if you guys have listened or watched this podcast, like, not like recently, but I think I brought it up before, and I mentioned about the Bad Batch Cad Bane that they released as like an exclusive,
Oh,
and that I didn't like it because it looked like he had like a fishing hat on.
Yeah.
For some reason, this image,
Mm.
the hat sort of goes with it a bit.
Yeah.
It looks a little bit more like a fishing hat there. I'll
Maybe
give
it's
it that.
just the angle. I'm
But
not sure.
still, it did look a little bit fishing hat, and I was a bit like, doesn't look great.
No.
But I'm glad to see Cad Bane back. Clearly, as we can see, that there's going to be more involvement with bounty hunters.
Yeah.
Obviously, either looking for the Bad Batch or working with the Bad Batch would be quite an interesting story, I think.
Yeah.
If they were to go that route, I don't think they will, but
We'll see.
still would be cool.
Yeah.
And yeah, look at his blasters.
Also, does Cad Bane have a different outfit here?
Yes.
Because that looks completely different to what he was wearing before.
I don't remember him in that.
Yeah.
Do you know what he looks a bit like? Looks a bit like a famous Beatles outfit. From like, so I think it's like the Sergeant Pepper
Maybe they
like
got the
album.
inspiration. Maybe they got the inspiration from there. It does look cool, and his blasters look pretty cool.
They look very westerny though, don't they?
But he is though. Like whenever he comes in shot, it's like, ching, ching, like on his boots.
Well,
and-
yeah, of course, he is like
You
like
can
a
just
out,
picture,
but
like-
he's the outlaw though, isn't he?
Yeah.
So Interesting. Glad to see him in it, though.
Yeah.
Okay. So, this guy has caused a bit of a yeah, that's a good word, in the community on who people think he is.
Yeah.
Okay. So
far, everyone's saying it's one person,
it's
and you've told me it's not because of other clips in the trailer and someone we saw last season as well. And I agree.
Basically, this in season 2, there was a character wearing this armor that was introduced in the Bad Batch. And I believe it was Rex and Fives that
Rex and Echo.
Sorry.
Fives.
What have I done?
Don't remind us.
What have I done? I'm sorry.
Rex and Echo had an arc in season 2.
Yep.
And this guy was in it.
Yeah. And he was basically, I think he was after like Senator Chuchi. But they stopped him, took his helmet off, and he's a clone. But he didn't have a name. And when they tried scanning, because they've all got like an ID thing in their wrist or something, when they tried scanning it, his number and everything had been wiped. Like he was a nobody, and he was like he took his own life instead of talking. It was like, this is a really weird way to go. Now, this shot in the trailer with him in front of a load of TK troopers has caused some stir.
Yeah.
A lot of fans think it's Echo. Not Echo, Tech. I'm getting them all confused. Yeah. A lot of people are thinking it's Tech.
Yeah, everyone's saying it's Tech because, I mean, along with me as well, I want Tech to come back. I don't want him to die.
Of course.
So we're all trying to figure out a way of him coming back.
Of course, we all want him.
I don't think this is Tech.
Of course, we all want him to come back.
Yeah.
But he's not.
Yeah.
So calm down. He's not coming back. I'm sorry.
Bloody Fives and Tech,
Killing off all the best.
No.
But yeah, I don't think it's Tech.
I never thought this was Tech. I just thought this was like a new character. But there's like other shots in the trailer where it's like a clone, and I can't remember what he says.
Oh, I think he says they're coming for all of you now or something.
Yeah. But like when you look at his outfit, it looks like this guy's like the top of, because it's like a close up.
Yeah.
But it looks like the same color as his outfit, and it's just a regular clone underneath.
Yeah. So I think this shot is meant to be like teasing you. Oh, is it Tech?
Yeah.
You know, like they've done with Marok in Ahsoka. Everyone going, oh, it's Starkiller. This is not Tech, in my opinion. I'm sorry. I don't think it is. If I'm wrong, I will apologize if we find out. But just there's another shot in the trailer where there's a regular looking clone without the mask and helmet on, being like, they're coming for you all now or something, you know. So yeah, I think he's just another one of these assassin clones.
Yeah. Which
is quite cool though. He would look quite cool as a minifig. But yeah. Interesting.
Yeah.
Now I like this. So if you guys don't remember season 2, there was an arc again with Rex and Echo where they saved Hauser and some other clones. One of the clones on that mission that saved Hauser was a clone called Fireball. Now I think this is him because look at the gun. It's a flamethrower.
Yeah. And he's got the green bits on his arm.
Yeah, so as you can see, so like you just pointed out, his armor is 41st or 42nd, 41st, I think.
First, yeah. Yoda's Legion.
Yes. So the ones you see on Kashyyyk.
Mm-hmm.
He's one of those because of the green armor, and in that mission when he saves them, he had the green visor on his helmet.
Yeah.
But yeah, this, in my opinion, this is Fireball. Look at, because he's got a flamethrower. Who else would, if you're called Fireball,
yeah,
you're gonna have a flamethrower.
Yeah.
So again, I'm really happy to see more of these clones that we were introduced to.
Mm-hmm.
So we got Fireballs back. I think Hauser's going to be back in it. I'm hoping there is some more clones. We haven't got a photo of it, but there is a little bit where 2 clones come out, and one of them has like purple on his helmet, on like his arm bit as well.
It's got to be Mace Windu's clones.
We think it's a version of 187th.
Yeah.
Because the Lego minifig and the Black Series fig as well, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a purple Coruscant Guard, pretty much, isn't it?
Yeah.
Same sort of design, just purple. But we think this is a modified version that someone's painted, but
possibly.
But you can clearly see that it's like purpley pink, isn't it? So
yeah, but also in that scene, we should have got a picture of it. There's like a clone in front of him that has like a dark red looking markings on his armor, and it may just be nothing. It may be a Coruscant Guard, or just putting it out there, Mace Windu's Legion in the Clone Wars were like a dark red, purpley color. So I'm thinking maybe with Mace Windu's Legion there was like a couple different colors.
Maybe.
Like they're all kind of purpley, but do you know how like in certain legions there's like some color differences? So
I'm trying to think of
the 212, for example, like I know you've got some like minifigs that some of them are like a grey, and then some of them
because that was like the clone
more orangey, and some of them are more yellow and stuff. Like yeah, and like with Bly's Legion as well, like some of them are a bit more mustardy, some of them are a bit more
I think what we will see in this, what I think we're going to see is we're basically going to have, because obviously we saw it in season 2.
Yeah.
Senator Chuchi has basically been gaining a little group of clones.
Yeah.
And I think we're going to see this combination of like really famous clones that we all know, of like Rex, Hauser. I reckon Cody's going to be in it.
Yeah.
And I reckon they're all going to have like their own market. Because if you look at what the Bad Batch done with their armor in season 2,
yeah,
they obviously painted it and was different. So I reckon these clones, we might just have, they've painted and been their own like unique self, which quite interesting to see. But yeah, I do like this image though.
Yeah.
I think this season is gonna
be the best.
It's gonna break me though. I think because I think a lot of clones that
probably
well-known name clones are gonna die, and I'm gonna be so sad.
I really want to see Cody again though, because I feel like we didn't get recognition of him, because it just sort of ended with him being like, yeah, I don't want to be with the Empire anymore.
Well, he absconded. He just left.
What happened to him?
And he has to go with Rex, You just need that scene of those two together. Now, I've put this image on here because, again, they weren't very subtle in this. So clearly here we've got Wrecker being his usual self.
Wrecker. We
have Hunter. And then to the left here, over here, don't know if you noticed, but that is a sniper rifle. And there is only one person
that has a sniper rifle in the match.
Yeah. It's Crosshair.
Yeah.
And Crosshair, two other clips in like a blink and you'll miss it moment in the trailer, you see Crosshair.
Yeah.
There's the turbo tank.
His Bad Batch helmet.
Yeah. So they must have kept his armor then, I reckon.
Yeah.
So in the bit where the turbo tank is being attacked, at the end, they jump onto to get out on the ship, and Crosshair is there. You can clearly see it's him. Mm-hmm. And again, in a little blink moment in the turbo tank, you can see Crosshair behind Hunter. Yeah, like in the full 100% full Bad Batch season 1 armor. Yeah, and he looks badass as well, to be honest. So
he's got a sniper rifle. He's got his helmet.
He's good. He's good to be back.
He's all good.
But yeah, so
I think in that tank at the start of the trailer, they're breaking Crosshair out, and they're like, "Here you go, have your gun, have your armor, you're all good." And then he's back with the clan.
Or maybe they're getting someone else out. Maybe
they're getting Gregor or something.
I think they already saved Gregor. Oh. Remember? Oh.
And then we get Wolf.
Now, this is such a weird image when I pointed it out to you. Yeah. So you have Commander Wolf in full wolf gear, you know, looking amazing, by the way. Looks so cool to see him again. You have TK Trooper at the back. Mm-hmm. 2 like Imperial Reg clone troopers, and a clone commander. Yeah. Such a weird combination.
But nevertheless, you can clearly see Wolf is working with the Empire.
Yes. This is, again, another thing I pointed out to you. If you look at the way that those blasters, like, they're looking with their blasters, with him stood there, they're working. He is basically commanding them lot, almost, you know. Yeah. Like, he's in charge. So something's going to happen in this season that changes Wolf from being an Imperial to being a free clone. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Now I think there's going to be a really nice moment in like Bad Batch at some point where him and Rex are having like a really deep chat, being like, Wolf being like, "No, we got to be with the Empire," and Rex being like, "No, we've had enough. Yeah, you've got to come with us and leave." Yeah. And I think he's going to be a little bit like conflicted.
And the reason we know that is because in Star Wars Rebels, if you guys haven't seen it, there's Rex, Wolf, and Gregor all together. Yep. So Wolf at some point has to turn or get his chip removed and go off with Rex.
But as of this scene that we see in the trailer, Wolf is working with the Empire. Wolf is still an Empire clone, basically. Yeah. Now, I can't think of too many moments where Rex and Wolf were like together in the Clone Wars. So interesting. But I hope, you know, imagine like a scene which, like I said, which includes like Rex, Cody, Wolf, Hauser, like it's like a clone dream for me, you know. Yeah. And hopefully, fingers crossed as well, we have also had some potential leaked images of like a Commander Wolf minifig. So maybe they'll do a Bad Batch set and Commander Wolf is a fig. I would really like that.
Yeah, we need that.
Yeah, and that would basically complete my set of commanders. Yeah. But yeah, so that, I think when I saw that, I was, even though, I did see him in the trailer that I saw at Celebration, but it was, again, very quick. Yeah. And it looked like he was talking to Rex, but it's just nice to see him again. You know?
I think they are going to release more trailers, because usually they release about 2, like before they officially release this series.
I don't think they'll release another one like the same
don't
one they
think-
did at Celebration.
No.
It will be different, I think. But yeah.
But it's so soon though, isn't it? Isn't it like mid-Feb?
No, it's like end of Feb, I think.
End of Feb.
I have the dates and the titles here on my phone,
Okay.
so I'll go through them with you guys
Yeah.
in a bit.
We got some
Now,
bits.
this image I know is bad quality, but basically, it was so the only image I could find of this was so dark. Ooh. This was the only image I could find of this on the internet, and I had to literally like increase the brightness and saturation so you can see it.
Yeah.
Rex without his pauldron.
You don't have this pauldron.
Looks a little bit weird.
It does. It's a bit. It's different.
But I also like it. I do like it. I think he looks a bit more streamlined. Like, you know, it's like obviously it just seems like it would get in the way a bit. But like, if Rex hasn't got that on, oh, I just can't wait to see. You know, he just looks so good as Rex.
He does. Yeah.
And I think there's so many opportunities with this series for Black Series figs, vintage collection figs,
100.
Lego minifigs, Funkos. Oh my gosh.
We're going to be spending a lot of money.
Because I'm actually having a think, and I can't think of too many Funkos we got from season 2. I think the only ones that we got were like the Bad Batch in their
like newer armor,
like painted armor, like we see Hunter in there.
Yeah.
So maybe, please, can we get some? Can we get some Bad Batch Funkos, guys? But yeah, Rex is back. As you know, he was going to be in it. Like, it's Rex.
Yeah.
How could you like not have him in it?
Yeah. He does that so cool.
But yeah, you know, there's. I know I'm happy that I'm seeing Rex, but I don't want it to be a Rex show. I want it to be about the Bad Batch still.
Yeah.
With having Rex and Cody and Wolf and Hauser in it.
If he's just in it for like 2 minutes and then he's out, like
I think he's gonna
see a bit more.
Yeah, I think he's gonna have a story.
Yeah.
And I said to you as well, I would quite like if they had if they announced at the end of this a Rex and the Clones spin-off show. Another spin-off show, but following Rex and like all them lot.
Yeah, Rex, Gregor, and Wolf.
Yeah, I love it. And Cody and
although Cody's in Rebels, so
yeah, but we don't know what happened.
Hopefully nothing bad.
No, I can't take it. But someone did point out on a trailer breakdown that we watched. Someone pointed out that when this finishes, it finishes right before Comic-Con or something. Or something like that. So what they reckon is
I think
this is going to finish and then
May, doesn't it?
Yes, and then at the this is going to end, and then at the con they're then going to announce another spin-off or whatever, because obviously, you know, because so whatever happens at the end, that could be a possible leading into another series on something. So possibly.
Or they could do a thing with like Book of Boba where they put something at the end of the series and it's like, watch this in December 2025. And you're like,
no,
oh my god.
No, I don't think they're going to do that. But
yeah,
it will be.
Well, it could be a spin-off.
It could be. And then the biggest surprise for everyone, Ventress is back.
Yeah.
Now, again, this one has sort of ruffled feathers a bit because there's a novel. I can't remember what it's called, but basically, it follows Ventress and Quinlan Voss, and they're basically like their love story, And even her hair is like spot on to what the cover looks like.
It's called Dark Disciple.
That's it. And basically, spoiler ahead if you haven't read the book, but basically the way the book ends is Asajj dies. So a lot of people are getting mad and saying, "Oh, they've retconned the show." You know, like they've retconned the book because she's in the show. But
and she looks the same. She's got like the yellow lightsaber, the hair.
Yeah, but they one of the writers confirmed that is not the case, and the Bad Batch story will basically, like, her story will run inside with the book.
It was the supervising director Brad Rao assured fans that it will not retcon Dark Disciple.
So yeah.
So they're basically going along with that.
So might be a case of this was before Dark Disciple or something.
Yeah, like a pre.
And maybe Quinlan will be in it.
Possibly.
That'd be cool. Nice to see Quinlan again. But it would nice to put those two together and be like, okay, so then Dark Disciples is 100% canon and that.
Yeah.
But yeah, this was a really big surprise. I did not like with everything that that's going on in the Bad Batch trailer of like Omega being rescued, Wolf, Rex, the clones, the Emperor. You know, did not expect to see Asajj.
No, not at all. And like you hear her voice to start with. And
it's very iconic, isn't it?
What did she say? Something like, "I didn't expect to be killing you," or something.
But you're making it very easy, or something.
Yeah. But like by what she says, you can tell that she's not a goodie, but she's almost not a baddie either. So yeah. I think that's why she's got a yellow saber, because that was always the complex with the sabers. Like, you know, it's almost.
I think she's dark. She's not too dark, but she's not too good either.
No.
So she's like literally in the middle, pretty much.
Yeah.
So I think she still focuses on like uses a bit of dark side, but uses light side as well.
Yeah.
So
I mean, she used to be a Sith, but then obviously she
was
them and,
you know, was also a Jedi as well.
Yeah. Which the witches are in the middle as well.
To a degree, but more dark side. But she's actually very neat, because if you think about it, she is a Night Sister, a Sith, and a Jedi. She's all
and
three.
A bounty hunter.
Well, yeah, eventually. But you don't get one of the, you know, you either get Jedi or dark side, maybe those two. But you never get all three.
No.
So.
And I'm very surprised about her hair as well, because she's always been bold.
Well, she's got hair.
All of a sudden, she's just grew hair.
She's got hair now, all right? Yeah. Chill it.
I was just like, oh my god, she looks different. And also, I said
the hilt.
Didn't I? Like,
I was just going to say the hilt. Look at the hilt. It's the same curve that she has in the same. It's the same lightsaber that she has in Clone Wars, because she, you know, used the hilt.
Because it's like Dooku's, isn't it?
Yeah, because obviously Master, you know, so. Yeah. Obviously, I think she's just got a new kyber crystal. Yeah. But
then didn't her lightsaber get destroyed or something? So maybe she's rebuilt it.
That's true, yeah. No, because it was in the battle with Barriss-Offee and Anakin.
That was it. Barriss nicked her sabers.
So she's obviously rebuilt it.
Unless she's found them.
I don't think she would have just found them.
She probably rebuilt it.
Yeah.
Maybe Hugh Yang found her and she rebuilt it. But yeah, what I was saying to you is like, I feel like she's got better with her saber skills. Like the way she's like in the trailer, it's like Anakin and Obi-Wan. Like it's so good.
But like I said to you as well, when you look at her history, she fought Anakin and Obi-Wan multiple times. She fought Dooku She fought Grievous. She fought Savage and Mole. You know,
true.
so you think of those people that she's come up against. She fought Ahsoka as well. You think how good of a list of names that is, and to be like to still survive and come out unscathed, really.
Yeah.
She's a lot better than people. I think she should be a lot higher on people's list in terms of like
favorite character.
Not favorite characters, but wielder of a lightsaber. She should be higher in terms of her ability compared to when you look at the people that she's faced.
Yeah.
So, yeah, interesting. Yeah. But yeah, no, this was the big surprise of the trailer, seeing her sort of face off against the Bad Batch and that. Again, lots of things that we didn't get photos for, but we see like a swampy creature. We see Omega looking a little bit sad. A little bit of a time jump as well, because there's a bit where she's flying a ship and her hair is different, a little bit longer. So it's like we also see the older Omega clone.
Yeah.
There's just so much going on, and I can't wait for it. So yeah, before we finish the Bad Batch segment, I have it down here in my notes. The release dates for the episodes and the titles.
Okay.
So we have episodes 1, 2, and 3 on February the 21st.
Triple
episode. It's crazy, isn't it? 3 episodes. Gonna be binging that.
Yeah.
We're gonna that episode, the podcast episode after that is gonna be a long one because we're gonna have 3 episodes to talk about. Episode 4 is the February the 28th. Episode 5, March 6th. Episode 6 and 7, March 13th. Episode 8, March 20th. Episode 9, March 27th. Episodes 10 and 11, 3rd of April. Episode 12, 10th of April. Episode 13, April 17th. Episode 14, April 24th. And episode 15, series finale, May the 1st. So 15 episodes.
Right before May the 4th.
That's the thing, because it's before May the 4th. So they'll be like, they're going to finish on May the 4th, and then May the 1st, and then May the 4th, they're going to do a big announcement, they reckon. Yeah. So yeah, do you want to know the titles?
There's so many episodes. Like, I swear, the last seasons have been like,
I think there was
8
like 10.
episodes.
No, I think it was like 10 or 11 or 12. I think.
I think I'm thinking of like Mando and that.
Yeah.
Like 6 episodes, that's it, you know.
Do you want to know the titles?
Yes.
Okay. Episode 1, Confined. I'm not going to go into what we think they are because there's so much to talk about, like, you know. Episode 2, Paths Unknown. 3, Shadow of Tantis. That's the planet that where the thing is, the base. Episode 4, A Different Approach. Episode 5, The Return. Episode 6, Infiltration. Episode 7, Extraction. So that's obviously got, I reckon, the turbo tank episode.
Getting Crosshair out.
Episode 8, Bad Territory.
Maybe with Ventress.
Episode 9, The Harbinger. That could be Ventress.
Yeah.
Oh, this could be Episode 10, Identity Crisis. Episode 11, Point of No Return. Episode 12, Juggernaut. Episode 13, Into the Breach. Episode 14, Flash Strike. And episode 15, The Cavalry Has Arrived. Which
is what Rekka said.
Yeah.
When we first saw the
The
Bad Batch.
cavalry has arrived.
The cavalry has arrived.
You went all Texan then.
I
don't
did.
know.
I did a bit.
I was a bit. But yeah, no, I'm very excited for this.
Yes.
Those titles give us an idea, but they also don't.
Yeah. Could be about anything.
Yeah, and that's a good thing.
Yeah.
I don't want to know
No.
what's going on with these
I
at
just
all.
want to see a bunch of clones and hopefully.
Is that it? You just want to see a bunch of clones. Well, you're going to get a bunch of clones in this show.
We get a bit more to Rex, Wolf, and Gregor, and hopefully we get to see Cody again. There's just so many questions, and there's so much in this trailer as well. It's like, is that one of Mace Windu's troopers? Like,
so I've just had a little check here. Season 1, there was 16 episodes.
Okay.
Season 2, 16 episodes. So we've got one less than.
It is a bit shorter then.
But one episode. But I'm also hoping as well. I know I had a bit of a rant in previous episode on the podcast about the Bad Batch being. There was a couple of filler episodes. It was a bit unneeded, but with it being season 3, I don't think they're going to be focusing on filler episodes at all.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, any episode is a good episode.
Yeah.
We get to find out more about the Bad Batch and just I love it.
Yep.
I love it, and I can't wait season 3. And I can't believe this is one thing that I'm like gutted about. It's the last season.
But is it the end? Maybe. No, I just thought of something, and then it clicked in my head, and I was like, "No, they can't do that. Don't worry, I'm going to save myself from the embarrassment." Okay. Okay, I'm going to put it out there. I was going to be like, "Oh, this is where they announced they're doing a Bad Batch live action," and I was like, "Wait, they can't because it's all 10." I don't think it would work. I don't think it would work in live action.
No.
Because Tem's very different to D.
I mean, unless...
Tem's very different to D.
I know, but take Mandalorian, for example. Mando, Pedro Pascal isn't in that outfit all the time. So, they could just have people with helmets on. With all, like, the different heights and
you've got
stuff,
also remember...
and get Tem to voice them.
Okay. No, but seriously, think of Tem's voice.
Yeah.
But Tem trying to do
all of
a tech voice or a wrecker voice or a crosshair voice.
I think they'd need
You can't.
Tem.
You can't. I'm sorry, it can be done.
No.
I would like it, but it's not going to happen.
Yeah.
Sorry, I just noticed Cosmic Stardust is coming to the chat. Hi there. Don't you just love Dr. Hemlock's hair and eyebrows? Very cool. I've got to be honest. It is part of the animation does make it look quite, realistic.
Yeah.
So, Dr. Hemlock,
very cool.
Your hair and eyebrows are appreciated.
Yeah. I do love the art style of Clone Wars, Bad Batch, Tales of Jedi, all that. I love the art style, and I just want to keep watching them forever and ever.
Yeah. But yeah, that's really it for the Bad Batch stuff. Should we do our Troopers of the Week?
Yeah.
Shall I go first?
If you want to. Yeah.
Okie dokie. So my Trooper of the Week goes by the name of On My Ogerok. Sorry, I've probably botched that very badly. But basically it took them 25 hours to build this, but they've built a recreation of the Star Destroyer over Jeddah City. In Lego. Play it so you can see it spin round. Look at that. 25 hours, and that looks incredible.
It does.
Like,
That's a lot of Lego.
And you think as well that is all done like individually. That's not someone following a set or
No.
a book.
Yeah. It's so creative.
I love it. So
Love that.
yeah, that's my Troop of the Week. That's incredible.
Yeah. Very good.
Thank you.
So this one, my Troop of the Week is called the Albion Trooper, and it's someone
I
in.
think we've had him as a trooper before.
Was it 187th?
Yeah.
Mace Windu.
Yeah.
So it's a funny video where he's replying to a comment and it says, "Awesome Halo cosplay," and he's just there like, no. So I thought that was really funny.
I've seen him quite a lot on my TikTok lately.
Because I think lots of people do the whole like, oh, that's that guy from Fortnite, or like,
yeah, don't start. We've had people
like,
in
oh,
our.
is that some guy from Halo, or like how Vader's get no, sorry, what they called TIE fighter pilots get mistaken for Vaders, and it's like, how do people not know? Don't know. And it's the whole like people get confused with the stormtrooper and the clone trooper.
That annoys me. I've had to set people straight myself with that.
Mm-hmm.
It's a clone trooper. It's not a
clone.
stormtrooper.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was very funny. At work the other day, I'll tell you this funny story. Basically, I work somewhere where they sell like the Black Series helmets. So they had the clone trooper phase 2 helmet, and then the scout trooper helmet. And some guy was like, "Oh, they got the Darth Vader helmet," and then his friend like corrected him and was like, "No, that's a stormtrooper helmet." And I was just like looking at them like, it's not even a stormtrooper helmet; it's a clone trooper. Like, but how can you think that it's Darth Vader when it's
They're not.
it's
They're
a
not.
clone trooper?
Fans.
No. Yeah.
They're not fans. I'm sorry.
No, not fans, not true fans. And I've had someone call the Scout Trooper Snow Trooper helmet before. It's crazy.
It's bad.
Yep.
That's bad.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Meme of the week.
Meme of the week.
We've gone Bad Batch themed
Yeah.
for this one, as
We're
we
staying on theme. So,
it's from season 7
of the Clone Wars. So it's a picture of Anakin with Bad Batch, and he says, "Remember, this is a stealth mission. No blasting, no blowing things up. Nobody knows we're here." And then Bad Batch 8 seconds later, this is a picture of Danny DeVito, and he goes, "So anyway, we started blasting."
That's the Bad Batch, yeah.
Yep.
They're not the best at stealth. Let's give them that.
It's definitely Wrecker as well. Like, I like to blow things up. And like,
He does.
I love that moment in season 7 where Anakin gives him the
Detonator.
yeah, he pushes the button. He's like, "This is the greatest day of my life." He's like crying about it. I love it. It's so cute. But like, yeah, they're definitely not about stealth, are they?
No.
And evidently in that episode they definitely didn't do stealth.
They definitely didn't end up doing stealth anyway.
But it's the Bad Batch, and they're a very cool group of clones.
Yes, and season 3 is going to be great.
Yeah.
Cannot wait.
And I don't want anything to happen to them. If they end up getting killed off in the finale, I will not survive. I will not survive. I barely survived Tech going, and I want him to come back.
No.
But I think he is gone.
He's gone.
I want him to
I
come
saw
back.
the reaction from Dee and Michelle at the panel when they mentioned Tech, and that was like genuine. You could see they were upset about it. So, yeah, he's gone. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
We don't need
it's
any more
okay.
fans.
It's okay. But yeah, so that's going to be it from us today.
Yeah.
We hope you've enjoyed our Bad Batch trailer breakdown and our thoughts on what's going to happen.
Yeah. We're very excited.
Yes, we will be back next week we're going to be doing things you missed in Star Wars.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe we might even include some things we missed in the Bad Batch trailer.
Yeah.
But yeah, we've got some things already that we found that you might enjoy. So yeah, we'll see you around, and may the force be with you.